Napakahalaga po ang communication and information sapagkat ito po ay interactive na pinanggagalingan ng tamang pamamahala when the people are informed and they are involved. Attorney Marlon, your reaction bago ko po bato yung isa pang tanong kay Mama Lu.
Our democratic system was designed to come up with checks and balances, no? And one of them is, of course, the media as the fourth state. But we also have Congress, the lower house and the upper house. But what I see now is silence coming from the media. And even the lower house, I see a failure to act as checks and balances. And right now, what's happening in the Senate during the investigation is the active hands of Senate members in order to stop the investigation, which is critical. No? The issue is critical to the people. And I see this as a failure probably of our design. So my question probably kay Ma'am is that,
Yeah, go ahead.
saan tayo nagkamali sa ating sistema? Why is it's easy to come up with alliances like this, eroding the principles of checks and balances?
Yeah. Bakit lumagpas po ma'am sa traditionally institutional checks and balance at napupunta sa direct action of the people to account or hold accountable the president because of this failure of issues and programs in governance niya? Ma'am.
Attorney, alam mo may failure tayo sa politika. There's a great failure there. I have been in this business for decades. Ang isa kong kinalulungkot, walang political party.
Yeah.
Walang discipline, walang recruitment. So technically, at yan nangyayari. Every administration, pag nanalo, lilipat. Magiging monolithic, napakalaking partido. Bakit? Kasi kailangan ko makuha ang aking port.
Pondo.
Okay? Kailangan ko makuha ang aking projects. O, susunod ng eleksyon, lipat na naman dun sa nanalo. Wala tayong disiplina sa partido. Pangalawa, yung politika natin is very personalistic.
Yan, isa pa.
Dahil walang political party, di ba? Pangatlo, nangyayari yaang tahimik ang House of Representatives, kinokontrol sa Senado, kasi wala tayong opposition. Babalik ulit tayo sa political party. Sino ba ang oposisyon? Ang mangyayaring oposisyon sa 2025, lahat yung anti-Marcos. Hindi programmatic ang pinag-uusapan Personality. Bumabanat ka, anti-Marcos ka, siguro pro-Duterte ka. At ganun yung labeling. Yun ang kinalulungot ko. Kasi hindi na issues ang pinag-uusapan. Labeled as ikaw, DDS, ikaw, Apple Lakay or something. So, babalik tayo dun sa uri ng politika. The politics should serve the nation. The politics should be a few meters, kung hindi kaya, a few meters from economic decisions. Na-decouple na nga ang politics at economics Diba? Nung panahon ni Gloria. Pero, makikita natin na ayan na naman sila. Yung parati kong sinasabi, balik ba tayo sa oligarchy? Meron tayong new oligarchs. Yung panahon ni Presidente Marcos Sr. Balik ba tayo doon sa Blue Ladies? Balik ba tayo doon sa fashion and everything? So ano yung binabalik mo? Kasi napaka malaking question yung bagong Pilipinas. Aspirational ang bagong Pilipinas. Paano natin marireach yung bagong Pilipinas kung lahat ay luma at lahat ay transactional?
Correct. Ma'am, may reaction lang si Attorney Marlon and then may ibabato kaming isang katanungan sa inyo.
I fully agree actually with Ma'am doon sa sinasabi niya na our politics has become so much transactional. But I would still like to assume that our system also supposedly was designed to create national leaders. Kasi despite the politics, despite the political party differences, in politics there are simplicities. One of them is honesty, competence, ability to articulate what the people needs. No? And I feel that at this point in time, we do not have leaders of strong moral characteristics. And probably it's not probably a question, but would you agree with me, Ma'am, that both in the House and the Senate, there is a dearth of leaders who manifest, should we say, the moral compass that is expected from a leader.
Yeah. Go ahead, ma'am.
Sir, nag-agree ako dyan, no? Pag tinanong mo, there are 64
Yes.
young leaders in the House of Representatives. Ano ang tinuturo ng institusyon sa kanila?
Yeah.
Pag tinanong mo, ano ho ang North Star nyo? Ma'am, ano yan? Pumasok siya, dynastic, di ba? Hindi ko naman linalahat ang dynastic kasi may dynastic. Yung pagiging dynastic, meron kang mataas na ability to win.
Mhm.
Pero to serve, you have to distinguish yourself from your father, your grandfather, whatever.
Of course. Tama.
Nag-agree ako doon na hindi kasi dapat trabaho yun ng political party eh. Yung development ng mga members para lumalabas yung magagaling. Tingnan ho nyo yung transition sa Singapore. Napakahusay.
Ganda.
Sa May 15, magpapalit. Paano nakuha yung incoming na Prime Minister Wong? Nanggaling ho yun sa search. Ang ginagawa sa Singapore, lahat ng bata, 45 and below, next generation of leaders, hali kayo. In-expose sa proseso ng gobyerno. Pagkatapos yung top 3, yung top 1 nga ho nag-giveaway eh. Bakit? Kasi ang sinabi niya, magsiservisyo ako, nasa kalagitnaan ako ng 60 years old. Parang kailangan dyan mas bata. Kaya binigay sa number 2,
Yeah,
si
kay
Prime
Wong.
Minister Wong. Napakaganda. And the transition is very, very simple but very symbolical. Idadagdag ko lang po doon sa sinabi ni Attorney, no? Trinetrain for national officer. Hindi nga natin nakita na si Duterte pwedeng presidente.
Opo.
So yung political ladder natin, nag-e-end hanggang Senado. Tapos lahat nag-aambisyon. Yung 24 senators, they are, what do you call this? Small republics. But they behave like a president. So when a certain guy from Davao suddenly showed up, the whole Metro Manila was so, ano yan, hindi niya yan kaya. Last minute, sino yan? Taga Davao. Diba? So pag tinitingnan mo, paano nag-a-ascend ang leader sa atin? Wala yung dati kasing plano, congressman ka, pumunta ka ng senador, tapos presidente.
Yeah.
Bihira yung nanggagaling sa local government. Ang local government natin, si President Era, pero hindi natapos. O sino pa local government? Diba? Yung history natin, kung titingnan nyo from the 1935 Constitution, lahat ng pangulo natin, from the first to the 15th, came from the legislative body.
Yeah.
So how do you change politics if you were part of that group?
Mama
Kaya
Lou.
talagang shooting star.
Yeah.
Talagang bihira sa lifetime natin ang makakakita tayo ng dati nga ho hindi ako naniniwala na destiny. Parati kong sinasabi, no, you prepare, the ladder is there, you go up, you learn the ropes, di ba, you train. But now, one of my factor is really destiny.
Destiny.
Kasi if you're really destined to be there, whatever happens, wala tayong magagawa.
Yeah.
Di ba? The survey can predict so much.
Yeah.
Campaign messaging and everything. But
Yeah.
this is an example na wala sa political ladder. Inayawan niya ang maging secretary. Di ba? Tapos yung pala, tatakbo siya.
Yeah.